Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I am on my phone recording this because I've just opened this Substack app and I'm reading some of the notes, which are kind of like tweets or X's or threads, I guess. And there's this one post that it surfaces every now and then. And over the years, I used to agree with it. I used to be like, yeah, I totally agree. And now it kind of just irritates me. I'll share what it is. I don't know what you think when you hear it, but this is I'm going to read it for you. If you get a job done in 60 minutes, it's because you spent 10 plus years learning how to do that in 60 minutes. They owe you for the years, not the minutes. Charge accordingly. I disagree with this for various reasons. It doesn't matter how long it took you to learn something. What's more valuable is, will it give the client or the person the result that they need? For example, there's people that are actually sharing really useful AI prompts at the moment, and it didn't take them 20 years to learn it. But maybe they learnt it in 5 minutes. But the result and what you can do with that prompt is so incredibly valuable. It is worth so much more. And I really don't like how we equate time and experience equals value. I think that is a really false assumption, particularly in 2025 and beyond. The faster that you can pick something up, the more you see the relevance and the more practical and valuable it is for your client, the more valuable it is. It doesn't actually matter on how long it took you to learn it. It really doesn't matter to the person buying your thing. They don't actually care. So stop thinking that because you spent so much time and experience and labor and sweat and blood and tears to pick something up, that it's valuable for someone else. Because how many skill sets could we spend 20 or 30 years learning that are no longer relevant or valuable for a client need? So I think we just have to I think anytime I see this, people celebrating, yeah, I deserve more. It's like, you don't deserve more because you've sweated more. It's not about that. Will it help me? And I think this also creates this false narrative that the harder you work, the more experience you accrue is going to be worth it. But it's missing the most valuable piece, which is it actually solving a client need or demand as well? And I think people that also slave over their books, and a lot of people write, I spent 10 years thinking about this book and writing it, as if that means it's going to be better. And again, I think I used to agree with this narrative. I was like, yeah, the more time invested is better, but it's actually not in your best interest to think that way. So I think we always have to think about the need that we're solving, the service we're providing, not about the methodology. Like Alan Weiss says, no one cares about your methodology. And it's so true. I guess Leanne in the early days would always, in my proposals, talk about how I'm going to help them, what I'm going to do, the amount of hours I'm going to put into this, the amount of people I'm going to talk to. But it's if you can solve their problem faster, if you can dramatically improve their condition, and by the way, do it in a more efficient way, or there is absolutely more value to doing that as well. And this whole post about getting a job done in 60 minutes because you spent 10 plus years, I think it's extremely self-serving. I just don't think it's a healthy narrative to live by. No one owes you for the years. You did that to yourself. So I think charge accordingly to the value that you're offering and providing, and what you're doing for that other person, for that other client, for that other organization, for your colleague, right? Charge accordingly is based on that, and the market is reality. So this is just a quick one, but yeah, just saw this post and thought I had to have a little bit of a rant about it. Let's stop thinking about us in terms of what we're doing. That's our choice to do that. The client doesn't have to pay for the time that we've invested in that, because I hope that as a result of you doing the 10 years, you've become a better person. You've become more attuned to what is going on in the market. You've wisened up as well, which then helps you become a better person to get someone a result in a more efficient, a more dramatic, and a more exciting way. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.